after seeing Expendables 4, I'm not proud of this. I snuck into Barbie IMAX. Okay. So they advertised in a big deal, Barbie is back in theaters. Barbie was only out of theaters for like a week. Okay. Because Barbie is now available on video on demand. And I only ever saw the movie once during San Diego Comic-Con. I may have had more than a few Trulies. And I saw it with a group of like 9 other dudes. And we all saw Barbie and then reviewed it the next day when we did our normal Film Threat live stream. But they advertised Barbie is back in theaters in IMAX. It's the Barbie IMAX experience with additional footage after the credits. So I saw the Expendables 4, and then I had bought tickets to see The Dark Knight, which has been re-released into theaters. I'll talk about that in a minute. Okay. So I had this little window of time, maybe an hour in between, and I thought, I'm just going to sneak into Barbie IMAX. And I did. And I saw about the last 45 minutes of the movie. And here's how I felt watching the last 45 minutes, because I've had the opportunity to see a lot of people discuss the movie. I've spoken to a lot of female friends who have seen the film. And I'll just say this. I understand why women respond so strongly to Barbie. It really is made it's specifically for women. And I feel like them leaning into that is the reason the film is such a success. They went full Barbie. Okay. They went full Barbie with this thing. And I get that, like, there are parts of it at the end, I'm like, oh, I could see, I didn't get emotional, but I thought to myself, oh, I can see why people would get, like, women would get emotional over this, because it's not just dealing with what it is to be a woman, what it is to be a woman today in this world. I feel like some of the movies a bit disingenuous to me. Having said that, I get it. Do I like it? It's not for me, but I feel like I understood it better. And to me, the best character still is Alan. And that's not just because I'm sitting here with Alan Ing right now, and Alan and I are friends, like friends, obviously outside of like work and what we do. But, Alan is the best character. I think would you agree, Alan, that Alan is the best character in Barbie?
Oh, sure. Absolutely. There are not a lot of great Allens in movies, and that's one of them.
Yeah, well, there you go. Alan, what I did like in the end credits was that they showed like the influence, like all the classic ads, like from the 60s of all the different Barbies, including Midge, who is the pregnant Barbie. It's pretty funny. But so here's can I tell you what's after the end credits? I'm going to spoil it for you right now. Spoiler warning. After the end credits is a 3 to 4 minute little featurette video of like a gag reel, a blooper reel, and Greta Gerwig laughing and taking her headset off and being a director. And I'm Greta Gerwig and I'm pointing and I'm the director and I'm wearing a pink onesie. She wore a pink onesie when she was directing the film. So it's Greta Gerwig laughing, and it's all of them basically busting takes. So it's half blooper reel, half what Barbie means. It's nothing but a 3 to 4 minute featurette that would be on the Blu-ray. That's what it is. It's not an extra scene. It's not a deleted scene. It's them practicing the dance numbers. It's showing them at this booth, like singing. They actually had all the actual actors, including Ryan Gosling, actually sang all those songs. So it's a very, very fast-paced, behind-the-scenes featurette with mainly them busting takes. That's all it is. My assumption is if you've gotten the Blu-ray of Barbie or if you bought the digital release, this is one of those 3 to 4 minute things that would be at the end. I'll also say this. The audience that was here for the Barbie IMAX screening at the AMC Burbank 16 was going nuts. It's like they were home watching it with a bunch of friends hooting and hollering, and the theater was maybe less than 1/3 filled, maybe I'd say about a quarter. So there was like a little chunk of people, and then I sat at in the first 3 rows, I was alone. But they were going crazy like they were at a concert, but it was for a small band. So that's it. I expected there'd be some like button scene, or maybe Ken goes to a proctologist while Barbie goes to a gynecologist, but it's basically a blooper reel behind the scenes featurette. Not worth it at all. Any thoughts, Alan?
I'm so glad I chose not. We got invited to a screening of that in IMAX, and there was just no way. And now it just confirms my decision of not seeing this.
Well, there you go. Yeah, it not worth it at all. I thought it was a complete waste of time.